Pictured here is the login screen for the MyEvolv system. To log into the system, enter the username and password that you have already been provided. Once you have entered in your username and password, click Proceed. After logging into the system, your screen will display as shown. The Evolve button located at the top left-hand corner of your screen will be the main point of navigation to all areas in the system. If you click on the Evolve button, you will be presented with a menu of options. To provide a service for a client or to document any information for that individual, you will navigate to the Client, Case Management, Service Management, and Service Entry section of the navigation menu. Navigate as shown and click on Service Entry. You will then proceed to the Service Entry screen. To document a daily service entry for a specific individual, you will then need to select a client. To do so, click on the Select Client button located at the left-hand side of your screen. You will be able to search for an individual by a number of different fields located on the next screen that appears. You only need to choose one. For example, to search by last name, type in the last name of the individual that you wish to provide a service for. Type in the last name in the last name field and then click Search. Any individuals that match the name that you have typed into the last name field will display in the search results on the bottom. Click on the appropriate individual, the one that you wish to provide a service for, by clicking on the name as shown. Your screen will then populate with the program enrollment for that individual. You will also see an Enter New Service button that you will click to access all the different services that you can provide for that individual. For example, the Daily Service Documentation Checklist. Use the scroll bar on the side to continue down the menu of options until you find the Daily Service Documentation Checklist. Once you find the Daily Service Documentation Checklist, click to access the corresponding form. The form will display the individual that you are working with at the top. You will then need to enter the date and the time that you are working with that individual providing the service. You will see some basic demographic information displayed on the form that identifies that specific individual, and you will also see the valued outcomes that have previously been determined in their service plan. You will see the frequency that these services should be provided and the date that they were established. To document which service you are providing for this individual, you will click on the Valued Outcome Number text. A menu of options will appear, and you should click the number that corresponds to the valued outcome number that you're working on. Next, you will document at what prompt level you are working with this individual. Click on the prompt level text. After doing so, another menu of options will appear. Click on the corresponding prompt level as the one that you've worked with this individual. Finally, there's a section for notes and comments. Enter any notes or comments about the session as applicable to the situation. Once you've completed all of these fields, click on the Save Information button located at the top left-hand corner. The screen will then populate with the service you have just provided. To complete the service entry, you must finally click on the electronically sign icon. A window will appear asking you if you wish to proceed with electronically signing the document. Once you do so, you will no longer be able to modify its contents. Click Yes. You have now completed a daily service documentation for this individual.